Welcome to the show. My name's Charlie Burton. Today I'm joined by independent trader Mohammad Batayneh. And I know I've just pronounced that wrong, but don't worry, I'm going to get lots of things wrong today. But welcome to the program anyway.
Thank you
Mohammad.
for having me. Thank you.
That's right, pleasure. Yeah. Good to have you on. Because you've flown over from Jordan. Well, I know you've been here for other things, but you're flying back tomorrow, so we wanted to grab you before you went home.
Well, thank you. That's very nice of you guys, so thank you.
So let's start at the beginning, I guess. Tell us a little bit about your professional background prior to maybe getting into trading. What's your career highlights been?
Right. Well, I've started my career in the motorcycle business. I was a dealer for a Japanese company related motorcycles.
You can say who that was.
It was a Honda motorcycle.
Honda, right?
Yeah, Honda.
Yeah.
Then I've moved to. I was like a partner in a TV station, in a satellite TV station.
Oh, right.
Then I've established some catering businesses that was outside of Jordan, and then I've moved to property management, leasing properties.
Commercial property?
Yeah, my own commercial properties to lease it to basically commercial buildings.
So all offices or shops?
Offices, showrooms, and
right, okay.
I have a bit of residential places as well.
Uh-huh.
And I got into trading in 2004. So basically, these are the things I've done in the past. But Charlie, it's like I've never felt like in love with what I do. I never felt that this is what I want to do. All of the businesses were good, but they lack the let's say the intelligence stimulation or the brain stimulation. You have to think and to act. So that's why I've moved, or I realized that I want to trade in 2004 actually.
So how, when you came along how did you come across trading? What made you decide to, I'm going to just learn to trade?
Actually, I always had this dream to learn trading. In 2004, there was like a very basic seminar in one of the banks in Jordan. So my friend just told me, let's go and see what's happening. It was a technical analysis based. I went there. It was nice. I felt like the challenge. I felt that maybe this is what I want to do. It's like, that was in 2004. I was scared, or I was afraid to get into trading because of the big stereotype that it's a risky business. It's and it's like dangerous. You lose your money. But I always believed that lack of knowledge will in any business will result in losing money. So if you learn something, regardless what scope of business it is, it should be fine. It should be fine. So actually, 2004 was the trigger for me to realize technical analysis. Yeah.
Right. And it's interesting you said what you just said there, that lots of people think, you're just going to lose money.
Yeah.
And lots of people think that with trading. And I know that we know the statistics of 80% of people, but people forget that that's similar in any business. Most businesses fail within, 2 years or whatever, 80% of businesses fail. So it's the people that I'm not going to say put more effort in, but the people that have that tenacity to keep pushing it that usually end up being successful.
Right. Any business needs discipline, needs knowledge, needs management, basically. So whether you are a trader, whether you deal with, you're selling cars, whether you are selling motorcycles, whatever, it's a management thing and it's a knowledge thing. Maybe it's like traders get scared of trusting, let's say, the perfect school to teach them trading. That's why, or in other words, maybe people who are potential or traders to be, they lack the knowledge of where to go to get that knowledge of trading. That's why we see maybe most of or a big portion of the traders, they just lose money and they turn into academics of trading to try to compensate the money they lost with teaching other people the same strategies.
So you're talking about like people who become educators.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they couldn't teach. Oh, sorry, they may not been able to do it, but so they teach instead.
Perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it's like I'm commenting on that many traders lose money, or like a big percentage of traders lose money, maybe because this big percentage of traders lack the knowledge of where to trade or how to trade or the basics of trading. Sorry to say that maybe a big bunch of number of them are, let's say, maybe gamblers. Maybe they get this rush of winning money and losing money. It's not trading. It's not a business. It's you have to trading is a business like any other business. You have to respect it. You have to be careful of it. You have to invest in yourself in order to progress in it. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about you though.
Yeah, please.
So you're right about talking about, some traders might be gamblers or whatever. What sort of trader were you when you were starting in your when you sort of started out?
Basically, I was a feeling trader. It's like I feel euro is going up, so I go long. I had no target. I had no stop loss. I have no idea about management, risk, nothing. It's like it's a gut feeling of trades. Actually, I've blown my first account. It took me 40 days to blow it. It was a small, it's like this magic number of $10,000 that everyone is opening accounts with. I have blown it in 40 days. Actually, when I look back to it, I'm surprised that it took me this long to blow it. Yeah,
okay, yeah.
So, I was a terrible trader. Actually, I tried to self-mentor myself. I did some like reading books, watching videos on YouTube, reading articles. I was trying to mentor myself because I really wanted to be a trader. I went to many courses around the world. I've joined many paid, cheap and expensive courses. And to be honest, it was, for me, it was a waste of time and waste of money.
Okay.
Then at the end, maybe after, let's say I started 2004 in on off of trading, I was about to quit trading 2 times. First time was in 2006 because nothing seems to work. So instead of quitting trading, I was like, give yourself some time to regroup your thoughts, which I did. In 2018, I was about to quit trading again. That's why when I saw your videos and Kim's videos on YouTube, and I contacted Sam, and I still remember the email I've sent her. I was like, my name is Mohammad Batayneh, I'm a trader. This is what I do. These are the things or the oscillators that I use. And guys, if you cannot fix me, I'm gonna stop trading forever. And yeah, it was June or July 2018. That time I wanted to stop trading because I thought that it will not work. But things has started to be different in after 2018 or June or July 2018. The mind stimulation is back. I'm a good trader now.
What do you think were the what would you say were there any small catalysts, as you said? So when you contacted us, and were there, I mean, we're not going to go into details of strategies and things like that, but was it the fact that you just had some clearer strategies, or what do you think were the small things that just made that difference to your trading?
Well, thank you for the question. For me, the strategies, I feel that the strategies are important, which is like 5% of the time. But what's happening in your mind is that, for me, it represents 95% of trading. I think you should be like, it's a full package of knowledge, mindset, understanding, discipline, controlling the mind, controlling the ego as well. So there are many factors for me that I've learned in trading, and I'm now like setting all up to be like in the perfect picture. It's not about the mouse click. It's the easiest thing to trade, to go long or to go short. There are many factors, mainly brain stuff. Because what I've realized that for me, my brain can be my best friend in trading and can be my worst enemy.
Wow, hold on a second. That is a great place to just end at the end of this part one. We're already out of time for part one. Let's hold that thought for a moment and then let's come straight back to that in part two. So we'll be back shortly for part two.